Welcome to Master English Stories. There are moments in life that carve themselves deep into the soul, moments that never fade, no matter how much time passes. One such moment is when someone you love walks away, not for an hour, not for a day, but for a part of life that feels endless. This is the story of a son who left, a story of love and longing, of silence and distance, of hope and pain. He was not just any son. He was laughter in the house, the footsteps that brought joy, the dream his parents held close to their hearts since the day he was born. His mother still remembers the night she held him in her arms for the first time, whispering prayers over his tiny head, promising to love him more than life itself. His father still recalls the mornings when the boy would run barefoot across the yard, chasing butterflies, his laughter echoing against the walls, filling the house with warmth. But life has a way of changing. Children grow, dreams shift, and the world whispers promises of adventure far beyond the home. This son, full of fire and restless ambition, carried in his heart the desire to see more, to know more, to be more. He loved his family deeply, yet a voice inside him told him there was something waiting beyond the familiar streets of his childhood. And so, one quiet morning he left. The house felt colder that day. His mother stood by the window long after he was gone, staring at the road, as if expecting him to come running back. His father, silent and strong, pretended to busy himself with work. But the weight in his chest was too heavy to hide. The laughter that once filled the air was replaced by silence. Every room carried his absence. But the story of a son who left is not only about pain. It is also about the journey, the roads he walked, the lessons he learned, and the memories that clung to him even as he tried to move forward. It is about how every letter, every phone call, every whisper of news carried both comfort and heartbreak. It is about the unbreakable bond between a child and his home, no matter how far he goes. This is not a story of strangers. It is a story that belongs to all of us, because every family knows the weight of distance, every parent knows the ache of waiting, and every child knows the pull of home. So let us begin the journey of the son who left step by step, memory by memory, emotion by emotion, until we see not only the pain of leaving, but also the power of love that never fades, no matter the miles, no matter the years. In a small, quiet village, where the sky was open and the air was fresh, lived a boy named Amir. His family was simple. His father, Karim, worked hard in the fields from sunrise to sunset, growing wheat, rice, and fruits. His mother, Aisha, was the heart of the home, gentle, patient, and full of love. Amir was their only child. For them, he was not just a son. He was their dream, their hope, their joy. His mother would wake early just to make him fresh bread. His father would save the best fruits from the farm and bring them home, saying, "These are for Amir." Every evening, the little house would be filled with laughter as the three of them sat together, sharing food, stories, and love. Amir grew up in this warm circle of love. He was smart, kind, and full of energy. His parents gave him everything they could, even when money was short. They wanted him to study, to learn, to grow, to have a better life. His mother often prayed, "Oh God, give my son the life I never had, give him happiness." But as Amir grew older, his heart began to feel restless. The village felt too small. He would watch travelers passing by, telling stories of big cities filled with lights, wealth, and opportunity. He dreamed of going there. He wanted more than the quiet life of farming. One night, sitting with his parents, he said, "Father, Mother, I love you, but I cannot stay here forever. I want to go to the city. I want to make something of myself. I want to earn money to become successful." His mother froze, her eyes filling with tears. "Son," she whispered, "this is your home. We are your world. But if your heart tells you to go, then go. Just promise me one thing, don't forget us. Don't forget where you came from." His father, though his heart was heavy, placed a hand on his shoulder and said, "Go, Amir, follow your dreams. But remember, a tree without its roots cannot stand. Never forget your roots. Never forget us." Amir hugged them both tightly. He promised to return, to write, to never let them feel alone. The next morning, with a small bag and a heart full of dreams, he left the village. His mother stood by the door, waving until he disappeared on the road. The city was everything Amir imagined. Bright, busy, full of people chasing dreams. At first he struggled. The city was not as kind as the village, but slowly he found work, made friends, and began to build a new life. He wrote letters to his parents. "Mother, Father, I miss you. The city is big and difficult, but I am learning. Pray for me." Every letter brought joy to his parents. His mother would read them again and again, pressing them to her chest as if holding Amir himself. His father would smile proudly and tell the neighbors, "My son is doing well in the city. He is making us proud." But as time passed, Amir's letters came less often. At first every week, then every month, then only on special days. The city pulled him deeper. He made money. He met people. He went to parties. Slowly, the memory of the small village began to fade. His parents, however, never stopped waiting. Every evening, his mother sat by the window, watching the road. Every morning, his father walked to the fields, glancing toward the horizon, hoping to see Amir coming back. They never showed anger, only patience. They told themselves, "He is busy, one day he will come." Years passed. Amir became successful. He had a good job, a fine house, even respect in the city. But inside, there was an emptiness. Sometimes he saw a mother and son walking together and felt a sharp pain in his heart. He thought of his parents, but he always said, "I'll visit soon, maybe next month, maybe next year." Back in the village, his parents grew old. His father's back bent from years of work, his mother's hair turned white. Yet every day they lived with hope. His mother still cooked his favorite food on his birthday, even though he was not there. His father still kept his bed ready, saying, "Our son will return. We must keep his place ready." The neighbors sometimes said, "You wait for nothing, he has forgotten you." But his mother always replied, "A mother never stops waiting. A mother's heart never gives up." One winter, Amir received a letter. It was not from his parents, but from a neighbor. It said, "Your father is very sick. If you want to see him, come quickly." Amir felt his heart break. All the years of silence came crashing down. He packed his bags and rushed to the village. The journey felt endless. The roads that once seemed long now seemed too short, too late. Memories flooded his mind. His father's laughter, his mother's warm hands, the simple home filled with love. When he reached the village, he saw the house. It looked older, weaker, like his parents. His mother was sitting outside, her face thin, her eyes tired. But when she saw him, she cried, "My son, you came back." Amir ran to her, holding her hands, crying like a child. "Mother, forgive me, I should have come sooner." "Where is father?" he asked. She looked down, her lips trembling. She pointed inside. Amir rushed in. There on the bed lay his father, still, silent, gone. Amir fell to the floor, holding his father's hand, tears falling on it. "Father, forgive me. I was too late. I promised you, but I broke my promise." His mother came and placed her hand on his shoulder. "Your father waited for